Hey, what's up, guys? This is Bo or Carl Hungus 712, whichever one you want to call me. I really don't care. And today I wanted to bring you guys the top 5 things that just fucking piss me off in Call of Duty. Now, I love Call of Duty. It's a fun game. It's competitive. Obviously, I'm making videos about it, so it's, I somewhat like the game, but sometimes I just get pissed off playing. Now, to start off with, I think the first thing that really pisses me off, especially when you're playing public matches, is spawn camping. Now, if you ask me, spawn camping is the most talentless thing you could possibly do. Go into a match, camp the Dom flag, A or C, and just shoot people as they appear. Finish the game 46-2 with no captures. It's ridiculous, and people think, oh my god, I just dropped 40 kills, I must be pretty good. Well, when you're shooting fuckers as they pop up, and they don't even have a chance to react, that doesn't take a hell of a lot of skill. Number 2. Never playing the objectives in pubs. Now, I understand people go into public matches, to get their feeds, to get their kills. Especially a lot of YouTubers, they'll go into domination, they'll go into headquarters, demolition. That was always one of my favorites, but unfortunately it's not in the games anymore. And they'll just camp out, and just shoot people as they pop up, or kill people going for flags. And I understand that, but when you finish the match, 56-4 with 0 captures, and you guys lose by 150 points, you gotta sometimes think to yourself, maybe if I would have jumped on a couple of flags, we might have won this fucking game. But, we're too worried about our KDs when we should be worried about our win-loss ratios. But, that's, in my opinion, that's what makes players great, is their ability to win and their communication in games, not necessarily their KDs. But, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Number 3, and one of these things that I'm sure has been in Call of Duty forever, or ever since I started playing, is the motherfucking wanted bullets, Angelina Jolie bullshit. When I get halfway around a fucking building, get around a wall, as somebody's shooting me, seriously, that bullet's gonna curve around the corner and hit me? One of my favorites, and make sure you check out his videos too, Thunder, 402 Thunder. He had one of the craziest wanted bullets I've ever seen. It was, I believe it was on Siege, which is quite possibly the worst map ever on Call of Duty. He was 3/4 of the way around the corner, and he had one of those briefcases, on Ghosts. And he ended up getting shot and killed. In the kill cam, you saw the hit marker after he passed by the wall, miles past the wall. And that's one thing that will always piss me off, and I understand fucking connection bullshit, but that is one fucking thing that would be great if they took it out. Let's go with number 4 here, and this is just my top 5 tonight. If you ask me in another 20 minutes, it'd be probably 5 completely different ones, but number 4, teammates that go 8-36 on your team. Don't go for captures, don't go for flags, don't play the objective, but they go 8-36. Now, I remember when I first started playing Call of Duty, I had some pretty bad games. Not quite 8-36, but maybe 4-12, games like that, But, if you're going 8-36 and you're not jumping on any flags in domination, if you're not trying to play the objective, maybe you should go to bots for a little while. And I'm not, this is, in public matches it is for fun, but, if you're going in there to have fun and try to win the game, when you go 8-36, how about try hopping on a couple of flags? 3 or 4 captures can sure make a hell of a difference. Another thing I love about these teammates that go 8-36 is when they're on your team, they go 8-36, but when the game changes and they flip to the other team, they of course can somehow go 20-2, which to me makes 0 sense unless Johnny No Thumbs decided to play for a game or 2. But yeah, that's one of the things that just fucking irritates me. But I want to hear your guys' opinions on some of these too. Some things that irritate you. Do you agree with me on some of these? I'm just curious. Number 5, this is probably the thing that'll always piss me off most about Call of Duty, and I don't think it will ever change no matter what, is dying to somebody who quickscopes me or knifes me after I put 2, 3, 4 rounds into his fucking chest, especially at point-blank fucking range. Now, I understand, I'm not somebody who's necessarily against quickscoping. I'd like to see it taken out of the game because Call of Duty's, it's not the most realistic game, but it's based on realism, you know, military shooter. And you're carrying around this big, gigantic, heavy 50 caliber weapon. You're not going to be able to pull it up and shoot off a shot in 0.05 seconds or 0.5 seconds. So just realism point, you know, that's what irritates me about quickscoping. Also because, well, let's just be honest here, you're not going to pull up that big heavy weapon after I put three lead bullets through your chest. And the panic knifing. Like I said, again, I shoot a guy, put 3-4 rounds into him, and all of a sudden he lunges at me and somehow pulls his knife out as he's getting blown away in the fucking chest, the arm, the hand, the head, but he's still able to shoot me, or, sorry, not shoot me, but he's able to knife me after I've done this. Are you fucking kidding me? You know? And that's another thing. I know they'll probably never change it in Call of Duty, and I guess that's probably why a lot of us that have the same views as me, Trojan Butt Ranger being one too, is that, you know, you keep coming back because you keep thinking it's going to get better. And you have those rounds where none of the bullshit happens, but every once in a while, the bullshit happens, and, you know, I sometimes rage, but I usually don't leave the match. I've always been somebody who's good at not leaving, you know, when we're getting slaughtered. I don't know, maybe it's just a honor thing to me, but I think you should fight on, you know, especially if somebody on the other team gets a swarm or something. I mean, yeah, it fucking sucks, but, you know, they kind of deserve that, and then have the whole enemy team quit on you, and then you don't get any kills after you work so hard to get that. But yeah, those are the 5 things that probably irritate me the most right now at 9:17 Central Time here. Of course, like I said, if you ask me 10 minutes from now, it'd probably change, but I just want to hear your guys' opinions, which, you know, what pisses you off in Call of Duty. You know, do you have kind of the same things that irritate you? But anyways, you know, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I really hope you guys enjoy. I'd appreciate subscribes, likes, comments. Comments are always welcome, like I always say. And, yeah, let me know in the comments section. Thanks a lot, guys. Bo out.